good morning and welcome. I just thought to pop on because I have a few clients who are working on this line up through the inside of the shin in the fleshy bit, not the bony bit, and up through their inner thigh, just on being a bit tight or sensitive. So really good for runners too, before a run or on a mobility, low down day. And for anyone who's getting that kind of deep shin pain. So all you need is 2 yoga blocks and a fascia ball. And if you can take the 2 blocks and place them out to the side at hip height, and you lie down and place the whole inner thigh on the blocks, and then you pick up your hips, pull them away from the blocks so that you get a stretch right up at the insertion point of the adductors, inner thigh, and then you can flex the heel and push the heel up towards the ceiling and push it down towards the floor. Just doing that a couple of times, stretching that out. If you're not getting a stretch with that, you can go up to the higher setting. The trick is to have the whole inner thigh touching the blocks. Again, pull the hips away. If you'd like a little more zest, add a bit of pepper, then you can add the fascia ball. And I would start with the ball in the center of the thigh, and that creates extra stretch through the fascia, and you can just roll a little from side to side. You can do a couple of moments there and then take the ball right in close to the groin, and it'll give a really nice stretch right near the insertion point of the groin. And any of these points, if it gives you a little bit too much feedback, if it's sending a little bit of too much pain into the hip or into the leg, then of course just knock it back to one of the other options. So you're going to stay on each point until the feedback that you're getting dissipates to a point where you feel like you're okay with it, that you no longer have to leap off it. So basically you're staying until the pain fades. You can go back to the center, and then you can go right out to the near the knuckle of the knee, and just rolling forward and back, even rolling onto, it's a little bit wobbly on the higher setting. You might take it back to the lower setting, and just rolling to almost the front of the knee and back, just so you're getting the origin and insertion point and the whole length of the muscle. And then it gets even more exciting because you take the outside block, bring it to the front. So now I'll turn side on so you can see. We're just going to bring the blocks in that L-shaped position. You've got your inside of the calf. And we're just going to place the fleshy section of the section of the inside of the calf onto the ball, onto the block, and you're just going to roll up and back a little bit. If you find again a section that's giving you a lot of feedback, especially if it's radiating pain down into the foot, and when I say pain, I say just a bit of feedback. Of course, if it really, really hurts, then knock it back to another option. But if you can just stay in a moderately sensitive area, just take a few breaths, the pain should fade, and then you can move on to the next section. You're going all the way up the inside of the shin, and move the ball as you need to. And if you're following this video, you can just stop and pause it at different sections so you don't feel like you have to rush along video. So after you've done that, you want to give it a little bit of a stretch. So you can come up, and we'll start with the adductors. Take the legs out wide as I'll go. Take your block place it in front of you. Take the legs out wide, flex the feet. Hopefully the heels can come up off the floor, and you're pressing the length of the back of the legs into the floor, pressing the hips into the floor to elevate the rib cage a touch. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're going to push the block away from you, trying to keep the heels lifted. And then as you breathe in, you're going to press down through the legs, roll through the back, and pull the block back towards you. If you have lower back issues, you're going to keep the back flat, press the legs apart and into the floor as you come back up. So if you have a great lower back, you can do either option, just trying to keep the heels lifted. And then you're going to go down and you're going to hold one of those stretches for a while. You can let the feet relax. Try and bring the chest down towards the floor. And then re-engage everything before you come back up. You can also do a little bit of an adductor stretch in this way. Just having your little bit of a skandasana yoga pose, one leg bent, one leg straight, and folding forward. Another really nice one is a modified child's pose. So you're taking one leg straight out to the side, the other leg is bent with the toes curled under, and you pull back and push the foot into the floor, and then come back up. And then we just want a deep calf stretch. So you can just, if I'm doing this leg here, the right leg, my right leg, I'm going to have the foot behind the knee, and I'm going to bring my chin and my body weight down onto the leg and try and push the whole foot flat to the floor and let my body weight come down for that deeper stretch. The deeper calf is when the knee is bent. So another option is if you have the block, a third of the foot on the block, and I've got a pole here for balance. Allow the heel to come down, and then you're going to bend both knees, and again trying to push the heel and the knee to the floor at the same time. And then give the legs a little shake out. After that, this whole line should feel nice and loose and a little bit recovered, maybe ready for a run now, but don't forget to do the other side so that you don't run in circles.